what are the issues that are dear to your heart?
Well, most important is Idaho is dear to my heart. So I was raised actually a real poor child, but I didn't know it. And my mother put her whole heart and soul into me. And I talked my mom into moving to Idaho in 1978. So I actually went to Capitol, I went to Boise High School, went to Boise State for a year, and then I went back east to be able to accomplish as much money as I possibly could make to take care of my mom. In that time frame, I realized that I had some talents by mentors that were mentoring me that helped me bring them to surface. So the bottom line is I dreamed when I was a little girl that I was going to be president of the United States. And it sounds like a big accomplishment, but I knew there was going to take a level of steps to be able to get there. But the reality is I invented an ingredient that changed the outcome of our NFL and Major League Baseball games, including Boise State University in 2006. And the plant ingredient is called rooibos, and it put me into an industry where what we call the handful of elite, those are the people that I was dealing with. So in 2005, I landed the center of the U.S. News and World Report as a mommy from Idaho, which was awesome because, not too many people get a chance to aspire into that level. And in doing that, that allowed me to see the corruption, the collusion. It allowed me to see this handful of elite that control us. And that's a very serious problem. So from that point on, I fought really hard because a lot of our media on a national, local, and global level don't tell the truth.
Well, just to this election, why would the people of Idaho be better off? What are your issues? What would you do as governor to make the life better for people here in Idaho?
Well, first off, not just even in Idaho, but most people in the nation don't understand.
Well, I'm talking about Idaho, though.
I understand, but I'm saying Idaho is part of the United States. So the United States filters down from what happens in Washington, D.C. And there's an agenda called Agenda 21. There's also nanoparticles. I currently have cancer. So I was supposed to be dead 2 months ago if I didn't remove a 4-centimeter nodule in my throat. But the fact of the matter is, as a mommy, I established an amazing company, and local people that were very elite befriended me. And on top of that, I saw the structure of covering things up. And so many people, the reason why people aren't voting is because they don't trust our government. They don't know who to trust anymore. And most people don't even know that I'm running for governor, because the reason why I'm running for governor is I wanted people to see how much the news wasn't going to put me in the news. Most people have not seen a story in the Idaho Statesman or Channel 7 or Channel 6. And then only myself and another person weren't allowed to be on the Idaho Public Debates, which is the same thing that happened in 2014. So, I'm really close with Raul Labrador. And from what I saw in 2014, as I ran for Congress in District 1 on a federal level, I saw cheating in the primary. I saw cheating in the primary in 2016 when I ran in District 1. And the fact of the matter is, we the people are afraid to get on the ballots because they think it takes so much money. And I only spent $650 running in District 1. And also the same thing in District 2. I only ran with $650 paying for my declaration of candidacy. But I will tell you, I'm really grateful for Channel 2 because I'm not being asked to be on any other interviews, and I'm running for governor.
And as you're running for governor, again, like healthcare, economic development, what are some of the things that you would? I understand that you're saying that you're for transparency, but why should people vote for you? How would you benefit the lives of Idahoans?
We have to stand up to the elite. The elite control everything. That's a handful, and it's for real. These people dominate. The pharmaceutical industry dominates. We have so much disease in all 50 states, including Idaho. People come here and they want to have a better face of life. They want to have better air. They want to have better water. But the fact of the matter is, disease is the same in all 50 states. So what we have to look at, not only in Idaho, what is causing a problem in all 50 states, including Idaho, and what are we going to do about it? And the fact of the matter is, we have a capital that's loaded with people that don't belong there because they're not listening to what the people have to say. And the people are afraid to get on the ballots. They're afraid to run for these elected positions, which is the reason why I'm running, so that I can tell everybody and they can see to get on the ballots, because nothing's going to change if people don't stand up and their voices aren't heard like mine.
Okay, well, here's the chance as we wrap this up for your voice to be heard. What's your message to voters about why you're the best candidate?
Well, first off, I have experience in manufacturing an ingredient. So I took a plant and I made it into its own molecular structure. So I know what's happening in the food and beverage and the nutraceutical industry. Also, I know how to handle the big boys. And you have to have someone that has a lot of backbone, because when you run for Congress on the highest elected officials on the federal level in the government, there's a target on you. This is a very dangerous thing. If you don't conform to whoever this elite is that wants to be able to run everything from city councils to county to state levels, that is what's happening. We're being run, again, by only a handful, and we have to have people in the Idaho State Capitol that understand this. And it's not a conspiracy, it's fact.
In western Iowa and in a junior high gym, several hundred